Hello everybody and welcome to our last design in the typography series. I'm so excited that you guys have made it this far. This design is probably one of my favorites. I'm a huge coffee lover and that's kind of where the design came from. So we are going to go ahead and open up Canva. So once you have your artboard set up, we are going to go ahead and add text. We're going to add a heading. And we are going to drag it to the top because we're going to be needing this space. Once again, the size of the artboard is 4200 by 4800. So we have our heading, and what we are going to do is we are going to open up our design reference sheet. For this one, we are going to use the font, and like I said, some of them I do not pronounce because I do not know how to, and I'll just end up butchering it. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to go ahead and paste it where the search font is. And it brings that up. So that will go ahead and change that to that font, and I'm going to put in coffee because I just love coffee. It's my favorite. Now, we are making a shirt that has repetition in it and an accent color. So because we are going to highlight the coffee diagonally, we are going to need the same amount of rows as the letters in coffee. So we're going to need to copy this 6 times. So now that I have this copied 6 times, Canva is doing something unique for us, that it is snapping it to the alignment. So as we can see on the left, we can see it is aligned left. In the middle, it is aligned middle, and it is aligned to the right. So I just kind of eyeball it to make sure that the spacing between each one is right. For this one, I don't think it is super important that you measure each space in between it because it is handwritten. It's kind of sloppy in a way that's still put together, so I'm not too concerned about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight everything and I'm going to enlarge it a bit. So to me that looks good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight the C, and I'm going to use this mustard yellow color that we used in our previous design. And just as a quick refresher, if you don't remember how to insert the color, you hit the plus and then you copy and paste the hex code there. Since I already have it in here, I'm going to highlight it, and I'm going to highlight the C with the mustard yellow, the O, the F, the second F, E. Oh, see, I have 5 here. And what am I going to do? This is a great problem solving technique. So I have 5 and I don't have enough room. So what you're going to do is you're going to highlight it, shrink it down a bit, and then you'll scoot it up. And then you'll take one of the copies, copy it, make sure it is aligned left and aligned right with it. And there's still not enough room, so I'm going to highlight everything again and I'm going to shrink it up. So as you can see right here, I have the E here in mustard yellow. I'm going to highlight it, put it in black, and then I'm going to highlight the other E and put it in mustard yellow. And that is our design. And I want you to remember that if something happens and you're like, oh my gosh, what did I, do wrong? Just like what I just did, I miscounted. It's very easy to fix. Take a second, look at what went wrong, and then make a plan on how to correct it. I used to freak out really bad. I'm like, I ruined this design, but you just need to figure out how to problem solve and how to make what you did work. So that's the end of this tutorial. Just as a quick review, when you are doing any kind of type-based things, you want to make sure that it's aligned. And you don't have to be super specific, just have consistency. All the C's are aligned left here, all the E's are aligned here. And then we have an accent color that we used for coffee diagonally. So we are going to go ahead and download it. Remember to use a PNG, a transparent background, and you will go ahead and press download. So that is the end of the typography series. I am so excited that you guys have made it through this section. Each section to me gets a little bit more exciting. That's just me. But do not forget to leave a review, because once again, I read and respond to everybody's reviews. So I really do take that into consideration when I make future courses. Go ahead and move on to the image-based tees.